Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are showing you in detail how to do a transition. So anytime you've installed vinyl next to a different type of flooring, we're currently using this one here. This is a T-molding that's available in the United States. It's called a universal one because it can do lots of different things, but any T-molding is going to work similar to this process. The key is this right here. So there's going to be one base piece that you're going to install. This one has a side bump on it so that if you're going from a higher to a lower flooring height, you would be able to use that. In this case, we actually cut it off, and it comes with screws if you're going into a wood subfloor. Because we're using concrete, we're not going to do that. It also comes with these, I'm not sure what you call them, spacers, risers, whatever you want to call them, which we actually do use in this case because our tile and our vinyl, while they are the same height as each other, are quite thick. And so we need to get that T-molding base up higher. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to cut it down to size. When you are laying your flooring, you do want to get this strip into place. But in our particular one, like I said, we didn't need that side bump. And so we just cut it off, and that was the length that it was. So now that our vinyl's there, we're going to put it into place. So I've cut to size the risers, the T-molding base, and the actual transition itself. As I said, we're going into a concrete floor, so we're not going to use the screws provided. We're going to use the PL Max Premium adhesive, all right? This one is a slower to set adhesive. We are going to put weights on it and let it set over about 12 hours. But it does have a really strong hold, especially when you're using concrete, and so we really like that. So you're going to see me do a few layers of this. Basically, I'm just going to start by getting that adhesive down and flush these pieces that they provided to increase the height of the T-molding. They're not filled. There's just little ridges making them higher. And so I want to make sure I have a good amount of adhesive in there to make sure it's hitting each of those places. Again, I want to unlock so that we're not pushing glue out as I'm waiting, and squeeze out the tip there. All right. Set that somewhere safe, and then we're going to go ahead and install that first one. So this is what I'm showing you. I'm going to put down the riser part so that I have a solid top that I'm using, get it into place, and just push it in where I want it to go. Like I said, I had this sitting here when we were installing the vinyl, and so that space is going to be pretty clear and set. And then I'm going to go back with another strip of the adhesive, all right? Obviously, we don't want the adhesive to be spilling out, so we don't want to go crazy, but we definitely don't want to be stingy on this as well. This is a piece that gets a lot of traction as it does stick up slightly as people go in and out of rooms, furniture bumps into it, so we do want to make sure it's adhered nice and securely. We've cut these door frames down so that I'm able to tuck these pieces right underneath so that we have a really solid finish. This is our second riser that's going in here. So again, I put the little bumps down so I have that solid amount on the top, and I'm just going to make sure it's pushed nice and flush into place, checking it left and right and putting it down. And then one more row of adhesive for the actual T-molding strip. The reason that these transitions are called T-molding is you're going to see the piece that I'm about to install. It literally looks like a T. Okay, it has a bump in the middle that sticks straight up, and then the transition piece has a ridge that just clicks right onto that. Okay, so that would be the reason that it's called that. There's lots of different transitions out there. You can get ones where the piece that you put in the floor actually kind of looks the other way. Lots of different ways to do it. We really like the T-moldings because if you ever do need to change the transition, it's fairly simple to snap it off. We also really like the T-moldings because you are able to change the color of them. So if this particular one happened to be the exact same color as the vinyl we're using, so we bought it stock, but you can buy any sort of unfinished or ugly colored T-molding that's there. And then you can actually take the vinyl that you have on the floor and wrap it around it. So it's the exact same color match with the way it goes. So here it is here. There is that groove that I was telling you about that's going to just click into place. And you can actually just see that the vinyl color has been just wrapped around it. So you can get those plain pieces of the plastic underneath and do that yourself. We do have another video that shows you exactly how to go about doing that. So If you check out our channel, hit that subscribe button, you'll be able to find that if you can't find an exact match to your flooring. Now, like I said, these just click into place, and definitely if it's something that you might need to be changing later, you can do that. Because we know this is a really high traffic area, I'm actually choosing to put the adhesive on both sides of that track just to give ourselves a little bit extra reinforcement. That's totally up to you. That's definitely not in the manufacturer's instructions, but this is how we like to do them on our properties so that we know that everything is nice and secure. Right, so just finishing up adding that adhesive. Okay, again, once you snap this into place, you're not going to want to unsnap and re-snap. So you're going to start at one side. Okay, angle it down, make sure you get it right. Okay, don't fully snap on, but get it down into place. Okay, and then again, if you've cut this nice and tight, you might have to do like this, where you bend up the far side, get it in the right spot. And then once you know you're good, you're going to bang it into place. Okay, and you can see, you can literally see when it snaps down into place. And it is nice and firm. And there we have it, a beautiful transition. So now there's no gapping, and we're going to be able to transition right from that tile into that vinyl flooring. Okay, like I said, we're going to set some weights on this for a little while, but then there you go. Please make sure to hit that subscribe button. If this video helped, hit that like button, and we'll see you in the next video.